Greetings and welcome back to our channel, where we keep you updated with the most important and eye-opening developments from across Africa and beyond. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up to stay informed on all breaking news stories that matter to you. In an unprecedented legal twist that has left both Zambians and South Africans stunned, the burial of Zambia's former president Edgar Chagwa Lungu has been officially halted by a South African court. The decision has thrown an already emotionally charged situation into deeper confusion, sparking political debate, national reflection, and international headlines. This move comes at a time when many hoped to see the former head of state laid to rest with dignity and honor after weeks of back-and-forth discussions over his final resting place. The South African court ruling is said to be based on a set of emergency petitions filed by groups reportedly connected to both human rights advocates and political stakeholders, who argued that the burial in South African soil may compromise ongoing investigations or obstruct certain family-related or national interests. What seemed to be a clear and respectful process has now become a legal showdown, raising eyebrows across southern Africa. For the Zambian people, many of whom held Lungu in both reverence and controversy, the delay has stirred up emotions ranging from sadness to outrage. Some argue that regardless of political disagreements or unresolved court matters, a former head of state deserves a peaceful and timely burial, especially one that reflects his role in the country's history. On the other hand, critics of the late president have seized this moment to demand more clarity on what they allege are issues that extend beyond the grave: allegations of state capture, improper dealings, and unresolved political cases. But it's not just Zambians reacting to this development. South Africans have weighed in as well, with legal experts, politicians, and members of the public voicing differing opinions. Some believe the court acted appropriately given the gravity of the matter and the potential implications of allowing the burial to proceed without full transparency. Others are questioning the motivations behind the legal maneuvering, wondering if political interference is at play in a matter that should ultimately be handled with compassion and speed. The Lungu family, already visibly shaken by the circumstances of his death and the delays in laying him to rest, have called for calm but also expressed frustration. They argue that prolonging the burial process only deepens their grief and distracts from the legacy of a man who once led a nation. With multiple court cases and motions still pending, it's unclear how long the suspension will last or what conditions must be met for the burial to move forward. Meanwhile, President Hakainde Hichilema's government has remained relatively reserved in its official commentary, though insiders suggest that efforts are being made behind the scenes to resolve the matter diplomatically and respectfully. It is a delicate balance between respecting legal institutions, honoring a former president, and managing a deeply polarized political environment. This is indeed a historic moment. Never before has a Zambian leader's final rites been subjected to such cross-border legal drama. It sets a powerful, if unsettling, precedent about how African leaders are remembered, and how their legacies are contested in life and in death. To all our viewers, what are your thoughts on this ongoing saga? Should courts have the authority to halt a burial? Should politics and justice extend beyond someone's death? Share your opinions in the comments below. We're eager to hear your perspective. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more breaking updates, insightful analysis, and fearless reporting. Until next time, stay informed and stay strong.